Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Episode 12 of Corsairs of the Rift. Cut and run. Bugger. Hello.
You know we can see you on mute.
I don't know. I know. Man tries. Man tries. First things, D's 82 month tier 3 resub. Go Hawks! I imagine there is an egg ball game on today with that. I imagine. Culture. There is no rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked. Next month, I think I've got a weekend off next month for definite. But yeah, it's a weekend, and I thought, you know what, we'll slam in as much TTRPG as we can. Apart from that though, Ravon, Yeti, Duz, Dendra, who else we got? Sneezer, of course. I think that's everyone for the minute. Welcome in. So, folks, episode 12. Echo. Ravel, thank you for the 100 bits. What happened last week, Echo? Also, hello, David.
Well, following the trend of the DM making the worst living beings possible and sticking them in front of us, I think he outdid himself last week. As I don't think we've been threatened to be or tried to be killed twice in one episode by the same person and fail both times spectacularly. I do believe we've made an enemy for life. And yes, so selling off the kaleidoscope, they met this extravagant narcissist who was going to buy from them. Well, actually, first he literally just tried to gun them down and steal it, and we're like, no, that thing's rigged to blow up. Yeah, we'll just kill everything. We don't care.
Diddle-a-doo, war crimes.
Want to go out with a bang? Fucking rainbow unicorn vomit. Get fucked. So yeah, he threatened to shoot us first, and we're like, no, explosives, we all die. He was like, fuck. Fair enough. Okay, shit. So I actually, I like how we had a number in mind, and that went out the window, and I'm pretty sure we basically doubled it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's a cock. Double it.
Cock tax. There you go. Boom.
That's like awesome.
Yeah.
This guy's a knobhead. I'm just gonna write a 0 on the end of the bill. Thank you very much.
That was very nearly exactly what happened.
What's that? Sorry, there we go.
Sounds correct to me.
That compared to what Maisie was originally thinking of charging, I'm pretty sure if you just added a 0, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what I get for
so
you know. So it's what I get for making arsehole characters. I love to play them. I don't know why. It's almost like it's, you know, built into my genes.
Yeah, if you look in his genes, folks, there's a label that says asshole.
Yes.
You don't have to look very far.
No. Sorry, Echo. Do
reach into
continue.
my bag of dicks and mold one into a person.
Oh my god.
Cheers, mate. Carry on with the recap.
Yeah, so he went away for a day, so we had some time to kill, but we couldn't leave the ship because there was fucking security everywhere. So we stayed on the ship, had to keep the captain placated, so we did some gambling, which I think she's not here, so she's getting no credit. Fuck her. Your name doesn't get mentioned if you're not on the screen. Suck a dick.
Poor Muffet.
So yeah, he came back the next day, paid us off. We fucked off. And upon fucking off, he's like, "Yeah, you know what? Anti-air defenses. I'm gonna shoot you down." We're like, "Oi, no, bomb, explosives, fuck off." He's like, "Fine, fine."
It's just his way of saying
eventually.
goodbye.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna like the next time we say hello, is he? So yeah, we managed to get off the rock, and we're off ski. We're headed to the jump point to go out into the wide world.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
and stash a war crime in a box somewhere.
yeah. Hope you've got a have a little map with an X on it, just to remember where you stick it. Excellent. In that case, then we'll pick up from where we left off last week in the dead space of the Vason system, but that's not really the cool important bit. What is cool and important? Boom! The relay gate, because we are getting out of the Vason system once and for all, hopefully, never to return. When we left off, you guys had been plotting your course around Vason to approach the anchor gate, the hypernet gate, to basically leave the system. You've been given 2 sets of identifying codes, one as independent contractors, the other one as a single-use burner ID for EFG, which would get you out of the system. The 18 or so hours spent to burn your way through the abyss goes without a hitch, no issues. You all sit down, play games together, or at least some of you would probably play more games with the captain. Others meander around the ship, take some much needed downtime, maybe in Maisie case a nap, who knows. So if you didn't last session, you would certainly get a chance to have a short rest on the journey towards the Vason relay gate. Mafet, during this journey, probably smokes and drinks herself into a stupor. Retires to her chamber, locks the door, flops onto the bed. I'm sure we'll get an interesting recount of probably Mafet and a sink or something when we next see her. But for the rest of you, especially you, Echo, sat in the cockpit, you would start to see on the scanners that the Vason relay gate is quickly approaching. A multitude of red dots flick on the screen indicating patrols, nearby defences, and then 2 larger blips, one being the relay gate itself and the other one being the defensive platform that Concordat have around pretty much every gate that acts as their command and control for the hypergrid network.
We haven't been healed yet, though, yeah?
Not yet, no.
Okay. I'll just flick the intercom and be like, "Hi, we're coming up on the gate, guys."
And we installed the EFG identifier chip at the end of the last session, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We did.
Awesome. Slowly but surely, in the distance from the cockpit, you would see this large blackened ring start to come into view. Almost a pale bluish yellow crackle of electricity would dart around this ring, and then from the center of its multitude strings of lights that just seem to stretch out far, far off into space. Kind of looks like someone's got an array of laser pointers and just shone them into the night sky. As you begin to get closer, Echo, you would begin to feel a slight tug on the controls. And this is something that you've felt every single time you've approached one of these gates. It's almost like the gates themselves have their own gravitational field, and turning away from the gate requires a little bit more pull on the controls than turning towards it. A multitude of your screens and sensors would start to flicker as the nearby static and cosmic forces just begin to interfere. It's at this point where the intercom would crackle in the cockpit, priority override, concordant control. Unidentified craft, you are approaching a regulated hyperlane asset. Declare registry and intent.
Registry is Starhawk 31572, sending codes now. EFG, clarify.
EFG, alright. Hold position at beacon 12 whilst we verify identification. Thank you.
Big 12, aye.
So,
You can turn around. Is there anybody in the cockpit?
Maisie would be there, but she's got like 5 different holo screens up, like watching different social media things.
Hey Maisie, you like my business? My business voice? I'm practicing. Maisie. Fucking.
Yeah.
Were you listening?
Yeah, totally. You know, that was really good.
I hate you.
What? I was listening.
Yeah? What'd I say?
Yeah. Well, that's not fair.
Go back to your cartoons or whatever you fucking watch.
There'd be a couple of blips on your screen, Echo, as you start entering into range of the automated defense turrets. Again, this is standard procedure. As soon as a ship comes into range of one of the relay gates, a turret somewhere automatically locks onto you. You would also see on the screen in front of you that Beacon 12 seems to have a couple of other smaller vessels just lined up, giving you the...
Oh, fuck. Are we in a queue? Are we in a space queue?
You're in a space queue, yes.
Oh, fuck. What's in the queue?
Oh, it's air traffic control.
This is Vason Gate Control to Starhawk 3. Coming.
Starhawk reading.
Yeah, match your velocity and orientation to beacon, let's have a look. 12's pretty busy. Match it to beacon 17. Thank you.
Beacon 17, aye. Just in course now.
He said beacon 17 and you said adjusting course.
Maisie?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
You adjust the Starhawk, you scoot off to a little bit, join into a shorter queue, only one ship ahead of you, behind the Beacon 17. And it's... At that point, you would see Echo on your screen, notification pop up. Autopilot. Yes, no.
No.
No. Boop. You cancel it.
No. My ship. No.
Starhawk, this is gate control. Couple of irregularities regarding identification presented. Please hold for a brief scan. Over.
Confirmed. Holding for scan. Is it going to take long?
Shouldn't do, unless of course you're hiding anything you shouldn't be, but routine tests, thank you. You see, go on.
This guy sucks. he's just bitching and moaning about his boring cunt in the tower.
You would see the this small freighter in front of you have a couple of patrol drones that are scanning it down. Then all of a sudden, one of the drones lets out not so much anything that you'd hear, but you would see a flashing red light from the drone, and 20 seconds later, two Concordant patrol craft fly up alongside and just escort this freighter in front of you out of the beacon lane off to the side towards the defense platform. The drones then turn and start making their way towards the Starhawk.
Just sit twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah. As the drones are starting to scan down the Starhawk, there's another priority message that immediately pops up. Another voice, different from the controller. Please be advised, all gate traffic is temporarily halted due to spatial anomaly on the hypergrid network leading towards Hydra 58.
Is it automated, is it?
It's automated, yeah.
Fuck!
Blockage. Estimated clearance time 30 to 60 minutes.
Great. Guys, it's gonna be delay. It's gonna be a delay.
Show me a quick perception check, please, Echo. One thing you noticed, that whilst you've repositioned the ship, got in lane, scanned down, the position you were in the first lane has bypassed where you would have been in the gate by now and gone. if you'd have been in the first.
Fucking arsehole doesn't know how to fucking count.
Oh dear, it broke me for a moment. Okay.
I feel like this happens every time we go through a gate.
That's entirely possible.
Oh god, Hyoka's here. Fuck.
Which did
Damn.
you not notice her? She's been there the whole time.
This whole time she's been here?
I am kind of quiet. Sometimes.
You should really pay more attention, Echo.
I'm flying a ship, okay?
And you're doing a bang up job at it.
Thank you. Fuck's my fit.
She mentioned something about Sawbones having the goods. I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh shit, has she gotten into fuck? Heyoka rushes to the back of the ship to go identify if something's happened in medbay.
Oh, go on, Jax. As Hyoka rushes out the room.
Engine room to bridge. What's the hold up?
This is bridge to engine room. Cunts in the tower. I repeat, cunts in the tower.
Engine room to bridge. Understood.
Hyoka, you rush downstairs, hear this exchange over the comms, make your way to medbay, slam open the door, glance inside. Sawbones is stood there in his corner.
So he's not stowed. He's open.
He's open.
Or
Yeah,
is-
yeah. He's
out.
He's
Oh.
out. He's unfurled. You poke your head in.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Sawbones, have you had any other patients today?
Patients today, 1. Mefet Velari.
And what was the diagnosis?
Intoxication.
And what was your prescribed treatment?
Flushing of systems, administration of countercoagulants and thinners, detoxicants, stimulants.
Were the stimulants requested, or was that something you prescribed?
Request affirmed.
Ah, okay. And where is your patient now, Sawbones?
Patient departed clinic at soon near opportunity. Location unknown.
He just starts whizzing all these blades around.
Can you give me the exact, not give me, but can you describe to
Administer
me the exact...
confirmed.
No. Backs out of the room. No. Can you describe for me the exact dosage and chemical used for the sedative or the chemicals given to Moffat?
He begins to reel off this long list of various compounds, the medical formulas used for crafting the compounds. Roll me a medicine check, please.
Sure, we'll try. What's the word? Hey, it wasn't a 1.
It wasn't a 1. It's just too much. He's basically giving you the
He's
full.
just bombarding me.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Yeah. The only thing I
It's
would
too
say
much.
with a 9 is, you know, she doesn't need it at all.
Yep. Okay. Can I just do a quick drive by her room on the way back?
Mhm.
And just see if she's like conked the fuck out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not going to ask for any checks. You do it. You poke your head in. You see Mefet face down on her bed, head to the side, drooling, snoring, not even throwing the covers over. It's just, one leg up in the air against the wall, and it's a sight. It's a sight.
Yep. Okay. Well, she's gonna be out today. All right. I'll go ahead and run back to the main cabin there, and just like, hey, I think we're gonna be short one Moffat today. We're gonna be without their skills today. To beat around the bush, he's just passed out. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gate control to Starhawk. Gate control to Starhawk. Do you read?
Starhawk reads.
Mismatch. Scans from the drones have reported a mismatch. Hull tonnage, heat signature, reactor profile doesn't match what the code claims.
Tower, it's clearly a clerical error.
Alright. These things happen. Just as procedure, I'm dispatching 2 inspection drones. They are inbound in 5 minutes. Please remain at Beacon 17.
Oh, what's Maisie doing?
Maisie hears this and just like sighs, swears, and shuts down all of her Perceptra screens and immediately goes into make sure that the drones being sent out do not find a mismatch.
Alright. As you glance through the cockpit window, you see these 2 larger drones that seem to have giant spotlights on, flanking either side of the drones approach, start shining lights through the window of the cockpit, and they start moving around the side. And by this point, you've already accessed them. And 5 minutes or so passes the drone scan, and you just hear comm flare up once again.
Oh, scans have come back.
Brief pause.
Yeah, these are it's clerical error, it would seem. Drones report that. Who knows? All right, you're clear to depart when the gates fire back up again.
Affirmative, clear to go. Right, let's get the fuck out of this shitty star system.
So the way the gates work is there's like a multitude of small spatial bubbles that appear in this lightning-esque ring in the middle. And these beacons, typically most ships, when prompted for autopilot, would just be like, yeah, autopilot. And then they would align, enter one of these anomalous spheres that would then catapult them through into the hyper relay gates. Or hyper relay lanes, sorry. But I guess you're not doing that. You're gonna.
No, I'm gonna manually, because sometimes the bubbles, like autopilot, might get you in the bubble, but you might be slightly ajar and terrible turbulence.
Yeah,
that's not what you want from gate to gate. I'm just like, no, shitty fucking SI is fucking piloting my ship. Get the fuck out of here.
Just imagine it. So you're traveling down the hyper relay lane, just slightly skew if.
Yeah, why are we flying sideways?
Yeah.
Basically flying on a rumble strip on the side of a motorway.
Absolutely. All right. Pilot him. Space vehicle. Give it to me. Or astrophysics, your choice.
We'll do pilot.
Yeah. Easy. What's this look like? What do you do?
Well, I hit the gate at a bit more speed than what autopilot does. So I just light up and I'm like, and fuck it. Full throttle in. And I hit this bubble and we just shoot off as a beam of light.
As soon as why is this locked? What's all that about? Oh, I've got lock view back on. God damn it. Oh well.
It wasn't locked earlier on.
It wasn't. No. God knows. Anyway, yeah. As soon as you hit the bubble, there is a bright flash of white through the cockpit before eventually it settles into this more magenta blue hued corridor of wibbly wobbly ether is the best way of putting it. Specks of light shoot past at rapid speed, these being the various stars around the galaxy that you pass by. And this trip from Vasan to Hydra is probably about 2 to 3 hours in the hyperlane corridor.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
No, these things are rapid.
Yeah, so it's usually the sublight speed from one gate to the other in system.
Yeah.
That's usually the fucking killer.
It is the killer,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah. As I say, every system, not, you can't just go anywhere with the hyperlane. You know, they're gate to gate locked. But once you're in the hyperlane, it's a short jump. Yeah, the vast majority of the time is spent as soon as you hop out of one gate. If you're going to another system after that, you then have to sublight speed travel across the system to where the other gate is and go out that way. And again, sometimes some gates are on the opposite orbits, so you have to travel an entire length of a solar system to get there. Which, yeah. So when it comes to time, the gate traveling itself's not the issue. It's in system travel.
Sublight travel.
Mm-hmm. As for anyone who wants to, is like, oh, solution, how does it all work? I'm not going to describe it. There's the lore document in chat. Go read up Gravitonium.
It just does.
It just
Okay.
it just does. Oh dear. All right. So yeah, a couple of hours spent in this magenta-hued tunnel of light. Various systems, well, most of the systems would turn off. Any scanners don't work here. Communication and any way to contact, even the hypernet that and Perceptra broadcasts, nothing can be retrieved once you hit this sort of speed. So you're basically 3 hours of just moving in a straight line.
Maisie's got a raw dog of flight.
Yeah. 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 Basically, Maisie, you've got 3 hours of no internet.
That's fine. She goes back to reading her poetry book.
All right. So what are we expecting on the other side? Hioka, you said you did some research, right?
On this particular, this was. Let me look at the big. Yeah, because this is. There are 2 bounties on this planet because this is the first one, and then there'll be once we finish up these 2 rival faction bounties, then at that point we'll be able to go into our next one that's another system over.
Nice. Do we have a point of call for handing in these bounties in the system?
I'm
Safe
gonna
anchorage
I do-
somewhere?
I'm gonna send Hayoka just some information that she would have been able to dig up regarding the 2 groups.
Brilliant. Okay. So the 2 bounties as they are right now, the first is the Ash Belt Freelooters. That's a 15k bounty for just the leader. But if we fully dismantle the organization, i.e. collect all of their bounties, that's a 50k credit bounty. They're a long-running pirate clan embedded in the asteroid belt in this region. They live inside hollowed rocks and that are stitched together wrecks, kind of, just freeloader pirates, very messy. but they're very fast, or they're not very fast, but they're very entrenched into that asteroid belt. And then the other is the Night Glass. That's a separate bounty. That's 20k. If we remove the fleet, so that's like a whole armored fleet we're going to have to go through.
We got ship tonnages for that?
Possibly. We've got it's only a handful of ships. They're using some guerrilla tactics. They raid, they vanish, they just disappear. But all of their ships, from accounts on this bounty board, they're all blacked out. But they only fight at range and then disengage as quickly as they can.
Okay. So they don't take hits. Wonderful.
Yeah, if they can help it.
Maybe because they're scared to, because they're made out of wafer thin metals.
Jack's wondered.
Okay.
Do you know anywhere in this region that we can refit the ship? Add some little extras as we're a bit more affluent right now?
I would say someone give me a lore check for, you know, who may know a little bit more, or, you know, do some research. If you're going to do some research, investigation. In fact, you can't do research because you've got no internet. So at this moment in time, it's just lore relying on memory. Hmm, 14 from Echo.
14?
Okay. Jax or anyone else want to get in on this?
Well, I'm asking the
Maisie,
question.
Yeah.
Maisie will give it a go. What did you say? The lore check?
A lore check, please.
She's done a lot of traveling before she joined the crew.
Nice.
God damn.
Hello, Dirigo. Are you in the cockpit now?
Yeah, just kind of looking over everything, and the only thing Dirigo might know about is if it's a place that specializes in ship weapons. He probably wouldn't know anything about anything else. So,
Alright. You can give it a go if you want. I can. It's gonna be like that again.
it's gonna be like that every single time.
When the dice align with the RP.
Maisie, you're the only one with you having the highest. I'll give you this. Hydrate, there isn't a great deal of information about it. It seems that the major point of this system is it's a mining system. It was claimed, staked by Multex Corporation. They don't have a vast amount of presence. There's no habitable planets that you're aware of. There's no big settlements, and there's sadly no like big orbital shipyards. This is basically a pass-through solar system. The only reason it'd be based on be exactly the same as this if it wasn't for the fact that EFG stuck a big flag on a planet and said, "Cool, people can live here." So yeah, sadly, there's very little in regards to big movers and shakers. It's purely a mining system, and those miners are mostly independent, apart from a couple of giant Multex refineries that fly around and eat moons and asteroids.
From what I can remember, guys, this is really just like a fly-through system, unless you're here to do some mining. I don't remember there being any settlements to speak of.
Okay, so
This
just some
one
bounty
is
hunting.
pretty. Yeah, we just got some bounty hunting, some retrofitting, maybe some limited supply runs. But we're here to make money, and we're as fitted up as we're going to be.
You would all know that the closest place for any true retrofit, or not so much retrofit, but upgrades would be the next system along Coralia, which is the anchor point for this entire region of space. But that's also locked down by Concord, highly corporate in control, but there would be orbital docks there that can refit a ship and where you could easily buy goods if you went there. The rest of the systems are mostly, I mean, you're in the arse end of nowhere, basically. You're at the galactic arsehole.
I mean, we might just have to suck it up and go to Coralia for a full restock and refit after these bounties.
Do we have to?
No, I'm just saying that if it's probably going to be the best place to accomplish what Jax wants to do with the ship. The downside is it's Coralia.
Okay. So we just do a fly through, have some fun here, shoot some pirates, and get some cash and fuck off.
There's always a chance
sounds
to
good.
salvage off the bounties, I suppose.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Salvage. Get some missiles. Yeah, Durgo, you want to slap some missiles on this fucking thing? Yeah, you do.
Hell yeah. Next time the just kick out, we can use it for propulsion.
No. I regret that conversation.
Let's tie some explosive ordnance to the ship for speed.
We maneuver with the guns, so all we do is we make a ship that functions entirely on weaponry.
My God.
I'm not paying to outfit that ammunition. We would need to do that. Are you?
I'll think of something.
Fair.
Good job, big guy.
Jack's just doodling on a pad. You'd need a mass driver for to replace the main engine and
Just doing the calculations for this whole thing.
4 if you wanted to move at any great speed.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it is not, kind of thing.
Then she sees everyone looking at him and turns the pad off and puts it back in his bucket.
Raven's got a point, brings a whole new meaning to the word gunship or missile boat.
Concordant patrols. What the hell is that?
Oh, shit.
Stop. I don't think you want us to do that. I genuinely don't think you want us to do that.
Well, the other answer is we can't.
Fire the orbital shotgun.
Do you remember that film from the early 90s, The Last Starfighter?
Oh my god, that's going back.
Yeah.
Where the ship just spins on its axis, it's firing up in all directions. They call it a death blossom.
Jesus. Due to frequent planetary explosions, stellar converters used as propulsion have been banned by the Beta Centauri Convention of 2487. But with that said, carry on. You guys are still in transit. I'm not going to pull you away from this conversation.
Well, pirates, if we need repairs, would be in a bad way, but, you never know. They might have some weapons we could take.
Yeah, or a fighter. Oh, imagine if we get ourselves a little fighter for the hangar. That'd be cool. I mean, it'd be
You say
cool
that,
if we had a
and-
second pilot that was awake anyway.
You see Dirigo, starting to mimic like he's in a starfighter.
And we've lost.
Pew pew. Zoom.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I'd have to learn to fly. And I don't think it'd be nearly as cool if it was Moffett. Speaking of which, you think I could... She's passed out good, huh? You think she'd notice if I went and took all the nicotine out of her cigarettes?
Jesus.
I think we have more important things to do, but I do like where your head's at, and we'll come back to that. If we can get some of these money. We need some money. We just need some money.
Yeah, like
I do like
diet
the fun and
cigarettes.
games. Diet cigarettes. Oh, man. Oh, she'd hate that so much. So much.
It'd be hilarious, because she'd just get more and more agitated, not know why. And she'd probably blame everyone else for being agitated, for her being agitated, but she's the one agitated.
That made sense. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, pirate hunting, yeah. Hell yeah. Although we're basically pirate adjacent, so it's just like big fish eating a smaller fish. That's nature.
Yes,
Makes sense.
we are space whales. Yes, going in after little minnows. How are we all? How are we all? I see we've made transit.
The fuck are you been?
Oh, we're busy. Yes, I've been trying to find Hera for some time, but I've not seen her. She disappeared got a message, disappeared, and I've not seen her since.
What's the matter? You getting lonely?
No. She was in the process of letting me know the final accounts of ammunition, foods, and whatnot, and then she disappeared.
Probably just in her quarters, enjoying the fact that she's not being treated like an animal anymore. Still think it was a mistake not to just keep treating her like an animal. She was more efficient that way.
Vaskia blinks a few times, looks at you.
You've got a point. Anyway, piracy.
She's people now.
Is
She is people.
She is. Yeah. What he said.
Yeah, Vaskia just points at Echo as he manoeuvres around and sits on one of the free chairs. In fact, he's probably sitting in the co-pilot seat since Mephisto's not there.
Dirigo's gonna pull his shades down just and wink at the captain, like
Sure she is.
Right.
yeah. One of those yeah, you're just going along with it. I got you. I understand. We understand each other.
Crystal. So, judging by the fact that...
And Vaskia leans back, puts his head on the console and looks up out of the cockpit window towards the magenta corridor that you're in.
Judging by the fact that we're in the hyperlane, I imagine our flamboyant friend didn't completely screw us over.
Tried to. Fixed it.
Yes, I saw the red lights and the warning sirens, so good. Well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. So resourceful. Anyway, carry on.
That's what we get paid the big bucks for.
Yes, so I saw 5,000 credits, eh? Good haul, everyone. Good bloody haul.
Right. Anyway,
So, talk to me, tell me. I overheard something of piracy or bounties. What have we got? What are we looking at? What are we working towards?
two groups
Maybe
in
it'd
the
be called
sector.
reverse pirating.
What he said.
Reverse pirating,
Yeah, reverse
I love
pirating.
it. Yes,
We
I
got
love it.
2 bounties in the system that we're gonna give a go to. I think the money from the first one, if we go for the,
Vasquez Sandsman just puts a finger on your nose.
We will do it. This is not a I think or, maybe. No, I trust in you all. I know you'll see it through. You're skilled. I'm proud of you.
Takes his finger off, sits back in the chair, nods.
Go on.
the
Did
first
he just
bounty.
boot your snoot?
He did. The first bounty is where the money is going to be much easier to identify with the heat signatures and whatever else we need to in the asteroid belt. The money from that will give us better scanners because we're going to have a hell of a time going after the blacked out strike team. So I recommend that we do the ash belt freebooters first.
Ash belt freebooters. Cool. What are they? What are they generally robbing? What are they stealing?
So they'd steal whatever's clever nearby. I mean, they're embedded into that asteroid belt. They live in the rocks, and stitch together wrecks that are floating amongst the asteroids. So they kind of just somebody flies by too close or lands for whatever reason for repairs and.
Well, question: what sort of? I may have missed exactly where we're going, but what sort of system is it we're jumping into?
You mean past tense that we're in?
No, where
Or
are we
in,
going?
like,
Where are we going?
Do we have the map handy?
You're going to Hydrate 58.
Didn't we just come from Hydrate 58?
No, he came from Vason.
Came from base
Came
on.
from Vason, and now we're going to Hydrate 58. There we go.
Yeah, Hydrate 50. Yeah, it's all
Yeah, there it
asteroids and shitholes. There's nothing there.
Well,
And then after Hydrate, we'll do the 2 bounties here, and then we can either go to Melkor for one or to Coralta for another.
Ooh. I'd rather not go to Melkor if at all possible. Let's strike that one off the list, shall we?
You still haven't paid your tab, have you?
It's not so much the tab that I'm concerned about. It's an individual that last I knew they were.
What's her name?
It's funny that you should mention it. It's her. You're right, of course. The name's not
Great legs, right?
the name's not important. You don't remember her, and that didn't happen. Let's strike Malcor off the list. We don't need to go there. Hydrate. Mining system. Asteroids, yes? Yes.
Yeah, asteroids.
All right. Is there any settlements there that we know of? Any? Because otherwise, I mean, most mining systems take a lot of trade goes through them, a lot of supplies. They have to ship ore out, and they have to ship resources in for the mining teams. Yes.
It's probably is what's getting hijacked. Maybe we just find Well, there's got to be a couple, at least a couple of, main, independents out there. Let's find the biggest mining rig there. Independent one, not the fucking... Yeah, we're not doing the corporate one. There's strip mining fucking moons or whatever.
Oh, Moltex, are they there? Oh, yeah, no, I'd rather not get tangled with those guys.
Yeah, they are sort of, but, like I said, they're strip mining moons and nobody's going to fucking bother them.
Oh, no, well, I can see it now. We go to a Moltex, we turn our backs, and the next minute the fucking ship's in a giant vat of molten ore somewhere, getting smelted down into the next iron bar that they're producing for the whatever. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna no Mefet?
And he spins round in the chair.
No, she's indisposed.
Lucky bitch. All right. Well, message me if you need anything. I'm going to as soon as we've got a connection back to the hypernet, I'll do some digging and see if I can find anything of interest. Maybe reach out to a few of my old associates, contacts, and see if I can drum up a bit of work from them.
All right, cool. I'll ping you once we're out of jump space.
All right.
Also, check your ship mail.
Oh.
You'll find a ton of messages from Hera.
Ah. Didn't think of...
I know, because I've been CC'd in all of them.
Vaskir's faceplate switches off for a moment before it flickers back on.
Ah. Yes, I may have forgotten about the ship mail. I mean, we didn't really need to use it before, since there were, just the 7 of us, and we just pressed the old intercom, and yeah, okay, I should probably start checking that.
Wait, can she reach the intercom?
Ah, that would explain why I've not heard her over the comms recently. Jax, any chance of, I don't know, installing some...
And Vaskir just starts motioning with his hand towards the floor.
Tiny little communication buttons, or just things for her, like, or maybe a
I'll make her a
step
portable
ladders.
one.
Or that, or that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll skip the shit ideas, okay?
Yeah, in that,
I'll
why
make
don't?
one thing instead of lots.
Yeah, yes. In fact, I've got a cunning plan.
He takes his data brace
I
off.
don't like
He
it.
takes his data brace off, slaps it in your hand, Jax.
Connect all of our data braces to it, right? And then we can message the ship wherever we are. It's fucking ingenious.
I want to berate you, but that's actually a pretty good idea.
That's why I get paid the big bucks. Huh? Yep.
He taps you on the shoulder, Jackson, just struts out of the cockpit.
Broken clocks right twice a day.
Yeah,
Anyway, we'll be at the other point in about an hour. You guys have time to entertain yourselves. Go steal all of Mefet's cigarettes. There we go.
I press a few buttons in the cockpit, and the oxygen quality in the ship is up 20% right now.
Oh, wow. We're just going to force her right back into sobriety. I love it. She's going to be breathing, air so pure.
Go on, there we go. You were saying something.
It's just, well, I think the point isn't so much about stealing this, about just replacing them with. Might have to wait until we find a supply depot of some kind, but cigarettes that don't have any other thing that satisfy her craving. So she just has cigarettes that are completely insufficient to, make her not crabby or whatever happens. Haven't seen her without her cigarettes in such a long time.
Or just empty them out and then just pack the tips in so she gets that one puff and then they just fucking burn down.
Spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
Insert a firecracker into each one. So she lights it, and then a couple of seconds later, bang.
No, because if she gets fucking injured, she's going to be on the drugs again.
Funny.
I would normally laugh about the idea of blowing someone's face off like that, but I feel like she would just never let us live that down.
But what if the explosion broke her vocal cords?
Sounds more like a hand grenade.
The problem with that is she would just speak into your heads.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a telepath, so you really want a voice in your head? It's like nails on a chalkboard. Massage in your brain? No. No. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go and make some portable rocks things for the ship.
Okay. Can you integrate mine just straight into the chassis?
Yeah, you're going to be easier than the data braces.
Wonderful.
Oh dear. All right. The next hour or so passes. I would imagine, Jax, that this is going to be a job that will take you multiple bits of downtime just to integrate everything. Because you basically take the data brace apart, get the new parts, new soldering, and it's all micro engineering stuff. So it's going to be a case of you set your little 3D printer going to fabricate the goods, but that takes, because it's so small and so delicate, takes hours. So it's just a little project that you can certainly do in when you've got a minute.
It's also my excuse to leave conversation.
Yeah, slap your thighs. Right, data braces aren't going to build themselves. So it's been about an hour and 10. I'm gonna have before we drop out of the hyperlane into Hydrate 58. I think we'll call a quick refill because I've drank my water far too quick and it's now empty along with the rum. So yeah, we'll have a quick burb. Just to refill everything. Will be 2 minutes. There we go. Topped up on the old water.
Huzzah!
And the rum. Fuck's sake. Just... Hold, I've just spilt water all over me.
What a...
You had one job.
Ah, dear. Alright. Bugger. At least it was not rum, absolutely. Yeah, that I'd have been crying if it was the rum. But it was me opening the rum that caused me to spill the water. Dear me. Yeah, I'm hoping to jump back to webcam soon. It's getting more copeable with two machines running in here now, so probably be back to camera for a little bit soon. But I am going to miss being able to, sit in my dressing gown or my hoodie. Because I'm not going to lie, it's been nice.
There will be plenty of days where you're like, I just don't want this.
Yeah.
We'll be back to it for the day.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All right. Ta-da! You should be able to move the screen about now. I think I've fixed that unlock on them. Not on everything.
Great.
Ah! Yeah, I know what I've done wrong for future, but I'm not going to worry about fixing the locked scenes during stream.
Gotcha.
So, slowly but surely, the systems on the console of the Starhawk begin to flicker red, echo. The big timer that's been displayed for transit time starts to tick down and down until eventually it gets to a point where you're only 5 minutes away, from exiting the hyperlane.
Oh, it's the final countdown. Sing along, Maisie, come on.
Huh? What? Maisie had fallen asleep in the cockpit, curled up in her chair.
Never mind.
What did you really expect to happen without internet for 3 hours? Echo. I mean, come on.
I don't know. Meaningful conversation. I don't know. Some singing, some dancing,
They're so weird.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's hurtful, but okay. Alright, fuckers. Prepare for deceleration.
Minutes pass, and eventually this long magenta corridor that you've been in starts to almost look like it's either crumbling or just fuzzing with static around the outside of the ship, as you would start to feel almost like a force pulling you towards the back of the ship as the ship begins to slow down. It's then there's another flash of white that envelops the cockpit as you are then met with a rust-coloured haze is the best way to describe it. The Hydra system greets you in all of its red-hued glory. All of the systems on the Starhawk for a moment flicker, lights start to turn on and off briefly. All of the controls on the console power down for 2 or 3 seconds before flicking back up one after another. And even now on the screen as you look down, Echo, there's still some effect. The screen hums, it glitches every now and again.
Shit. Jax! Is the intercom working? Jax!
It is.
The engineer you're trying to contact may be busy right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Jax, some of the systems are offline.
Hold.
We got propulsion, but no gravimetrics. Thank you.
The little lizard man scuttles down the engine room, pulling switches and pressing buttons.
There's a weird humming that echoes around the engine room before eventually in the cockpit the systems flicker once more, a final time, and kick in completely.
He presses an intercom thing taped onto the side of his data brace. It's basically the prototype. Everything should be working now.
Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Hey, okay, you got those energy readings for those ships handy?
At the moment,
I
no. Due to the proximity to a hyperlane gate, basically it's difficult to scan around. As soon as you breach through the gate, you would see the structure here is very similar in design to the Vason one you came out of, but yeah, there's for scans and stuff being in such close proximity, having just emerged, basically you're blind until you bugger off.
Okay, in that case, I'm probably gonna just burn away from this thing at probably less than safe speed.
Inbound vessel, you are in regulated defense zone. Hold heading. Match beacon 7. Transmit registry and intent.
Maisie, where's that other transponder?
Buffet had it. Is it on the dashboard? Do we have a dashboard? I don't even know. Look at the glove box.
Inbound vessel. Inbound vessel. Vacate corridor. You have 90 seconds.
Fucking bacon. Here it is. I found it. Found it. Plug in the new transponder. This is the independent ship, the Starhawk. Inbound for beacon. As located. Thank you, Tower.
Understood. Reading credentials. One moment. Starhawk. Independent vessel. You are authorized for transit corridors. No authorization to approach local docks or requests resupply within gate jurisdiction. Continue on Beacon 7 for escape vector. Thank you.
Escape vector locked in. Thank you, Tower. And then they go hang up and be like, where the fuck did they get these guys from?
It's at that point where you follow the exit beacon to leave the corridor. You would start to see that a multitude of defensive platforms. Again, you've got the red lock flashing on your screen saying that one of the towers has targeted you, but it's procedure at this point. As you start burning away from the gate, the lock withdraws, and your sensors now start to come to life, picking up the local system, no longer having the gate nearby as interference. Hydrate 58, so red dwarf system. Let's bring this up, shall we? There's a little map of the region. So yeah, Hydra 58, it's a red dwarf system. It's not brightly lit and everything. It's typically the entire system just bathed in this coppery, rusty-looking light. As for your sensors now, with Hyoka looking at them, you would immediately be picking up a lot of background noise. This is primarily due to dust, debris, general space clutter. So it's difficult to pinpoint anything with ease. Yes, it's bad for you because you can't detect stuff, but it's also good for you because maybe certain things may not be able to detect you. But in regards for the system map, and what you would be able to see is there's 3 asteroid belts that are spread in the inner part of the solar system around the red dwarf. On the map, on the scope, they seem to be like thin rings, which signifies that these asteroid belts are very, very dense. There's a lot of rocks there. A place where ships could easily disappear if they were ambushed. Between the belts, though, and yourselves is 3 rocky planets. No atmosphere. Nothing seems to give you the indication that they are hospitable. No doubt there'd be a few signals that come from them, which you imagine to be mining sites set up on these barren rocks. 2 of them, basically just balls of ice, frozen. The slightly larger one is more comfortable than the other 2, but is still basically a frozen barren wasteland of a planet. Last but not least, the main thing that you would see on the scanner would be a giant gas giant, or a gas giant is probably the best way of putting it. And it's big enough to pretty much dominate most of the scanners, and this is like the furthest planet in this system, and it has 8 moons, but one of them, the largest moon, is currently transmitting a warning by the Moltex Corporation, basically stating unauthorized approach will be met with force.
Okay, so we stay clear of the gas giant, and we'll head further in system. See if we can ping in one of these fucking ice balls for some locals, eh?
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Anything that doesn't just dead rock out here ought to stand out.
Cool. Can you guys just keep an eye on signals? Just if we get anybody to contact. We'll see what channels we can open, get some info.
Sure. And Diogo will scan those. And he's also going to use the weapon systems to just look around outside because, maybe there's something. It seems like the pirates in the sector are very much like they ambush people, and maybe they have a way to not be noticed by things like scanners. So he's just like physically looking to see if there's anything that, especially around the asteroids, like if there's anything like ships behind or on them, or even if it's like just a scout ship or something like that.
Absolutely. Roll me an awareness check. Perception, sorry.
It's fine. I know exactly what you mean. I know what you mean. All right. Because you call it perception during Imperial Maledictum, then you call it awareness during this. There's absolutely nothing out there.
Thanks, Darren.
We're in the clear.
Can I take a stab at the scanner on my
Wait.
turret?
There are rocks. Be careful.
There are indeed a number of rocks. That is true.
Yes, roll me a perception.
Hang on.
Go on.
I'm gonna boost the power to the scanners. So there you go.
Okay.
So, hey, okay. Yeah, give me a perception check, and you can add a D4 to that roll.
I don't think I need it. Do you want me to? I can.
Absolutely,
I'm
you've got
good.
it. You may as well.
Okay. So I just the D4 and
Yeah, just click the D4 icon in the bottom, and then click roll.
I did a whole mouse click for that. You better use it.
So the 21 versus the 7. Oh, I should have a run for that.
oh dear.
Yeah, so as you're just scanning through things, there's a brief moment where all of a sudden the grainy scans that you've been getting before due to the cosmic dust and shit out here clears up considerably as Jax comes over the comms, and as you start peeling the turret around and basically eyeballing your surroundings, this system is full of basically free floating asteroids. You don't see anything, or nothing seems to be picked up on the scanners in your immediate vicinity or anything that you should be concerned of. There is a lot of traffic that is bounding back and forth from the fourth planet of the system. And they seem to, the trajectory seems to note that they're heading towards Malcor Gate, Paralia Gate, and the odd one seems to be moving back and forth towards Vason. So you get the impression that at the moment a lot of traffic in the system seems to be heading for the fourth planet.
Is that the planet that was had the warning like don't approach? You'll
No, no,
fire
no.
at a bomb.
No, that was the largest moon of Planet 8 that had the
Right, okay.
that had the warning.
Okay.
Or Planet 7, sorry, not 8.
Just think. Well, sounds like that isn't actually just a moon, but
That ain't no moon. It's a fully operational battle station.
no moon. Well, I guess we know where we're gonna go if we can't find anything on our own.
Fair.
To the fourth planet it is, I guess. Okay.
You know, it seems like it's very regularly the fourth planet. You know, Vason 4, Hydrate 4.
There is a reason. Roll me in astrophysics. Oh.
I failed.
Echo. Typically, the third, fourth, fifth planets of a system are the ones that are...
Yeah, it's the habitability zone in the solar system. The distance between the sun and the planet.
Astrophysics. Well, people really like the number 4 in space.
Yes, right, Durago. It's lucky. Lucky for planets.
I would have thought that number 7 would be lucky.
Right, you'd think that, right?
makes no sense. Right, well... Ice planet. This place is gonna suck, isn't it?
Yes, this place is gonna... Well, I don't care.
You'll care when you start icing over.
I guess we'll be all right. There'll be a fucking, a habitability dome or something like that.
Probably a bunch of people wearing all kinds of furs and leathers, smelling like unwashed for months on end, huddling together for warmth like rats.
You all right there, Jericho? Like...
Just don't like cold planets. Jackson, do you
Valid.
like cold planets? He's just kind of shouting. He's not even using intercom. Shouting to see if Jack hears him.
Intercom
And if he
clicks
doesn't-
on. What? This is a cold planet. I ain't leaving the ship.
See? See?
I'm a lizard. Don't do cold.
From the corner, you hear.
Do we?
Do we? What do we hear?
Oh, you didn't hear it.
Good
I
talk,
was
good
making
talk.
snoring sounds.
Oh,
Maisie fell back asleep.
Discord has failed us once again.
Yeah.
It's that crisp noise canceling. It cuts out all the stuff you want to hear as well as stuff you don't.
Okay.
The brain rot really takes it out of her. We should probably just let her stay there.
No, she's probably overstimulated because she had to interact with the real world for change.
I feel like we should get one of those hamster wheels or a treadmill or something. A bit of, actual physical activity.
Physical activity and Maisie.
She starts twitching in her sleep the same way like a dog does when it's dreaming.
So even asleep, she didn't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not a good sign. All right, well, let's see. Can't help but also notice that there's some asteroid belts, but no planets. Those belts were probably planets at one point, yeah.
Oh shit, you figured that out on your own?
I'm just thinking here.
Yeah? Yeah, go on. Listen,
What do you think
listen,
happened to
listen.
them?
Well, since it's a red dwarf, probably the sun expanded and then retracted again, and they were destroyed in the ensuing aftermath.
So it's not like they were hit by asteroids and now they're destroyed. Now they're just asteroid belts or anything.
Maybe they might have been hit by a comet. Yeah.
I wonder if that's what that planet that is next to that ship looks like now. Just rainbow-colored asteroids.
Why is everything rainbow colored with you, Durgo?
It's called kaleidoscope. You think it just turns into like one color, but it's all kinds of.
Okay. Yeah. Can't argue with that.
Planetary level glitter bomb.
Alright, you're getting distracted. Find me a trade lane, then we can follow in.
Oh, we were doing something? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
The glitter
Yes, it
bomb?
feels-
What? What are we bombing?
Don't get excited.
Glitter? What?
So Diego's going to look at the scans, try to see if there's like if there's any like paths that are clear going to and from the planet that able to kind of just merge with.
Roll me an awareness check with advantage, please.
That's the good stuff. Every time.
One of
I'll
them.
get that perception check for you.
Perception.
Advantage. Oh yeah.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do. It's double digits. I'll take it. All right. Dropping into the seats, you begin to ham fist over the screen. Probably with no doubt Heyoka just pointing to all of the ships she saw earlier as a trade lane. Heyoka, roll me a perception check as well, please. Actually, roll me an astrophysics check, please, Heyoka.
Astrophysics. Okay. You're like, I'm gonna bungle this up real good. Hold on.
Let's reverse the rolls.
At the top? Okay, it's at the top. All right. Yes! I mean, oh, good. Is that enough?
That's more than enough.
Brilliant.
Did you shout in character?
No.
Oh, okay.
Shame. It would have woke Maisie up.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do it in character. Let's full send. Let's get Maisie like the fuck. Startle her awake. I love it.
What happened? What's going on? Where are we?
I think
What
we've
is it?
got it. We're locking in. You need to lock in. Start
What?
scanning.
What if... So she's pulling up data paths, like not even knowing what she's clicking. What am I scanning? What are we doing? Where are we?
There we go. You found some of the main trade routes that are heading towards the fourth planet. Heyoka, you've noticed that on the scanners for the fourth planet there is something else there. It's not a moon, but it's certainly radiating a lot of communication traffic, so you expect a station of some sort. And then there is something else there that may be a moon, kind of in between the station and the planet.
Okay. Relay this.
Well, that's interesting. Vague, but interesting.
And a lot of scans are difficult to fine-tune due to the sheer amount of dust and interference in this system because it's just littered with space rocks.
So it could be something. Could be fuck all.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
The other thing is, though, Heyoka, you would notice that occasionally, as you're watching some of the traffic on the local scanner, it appears that some ships or blips appear on the trade route. Probably just one instance in the timing that you're at. So you would see 4 or 5 blips appear on your scanner. One of these, what you believe to be a trade vessel, its blip disappears shortly after, and then these 5 blips that approached it also disappear off scanners. And this is roughly around about the 6th planet region.
Okay. So, relay the scan, what I've got on my scanners to everybody else. And then I think, is there a point of entry that we can, that's like some of them a little further than the rest, that might be a point of entry and or like systemic, eradication for us?
Yeah. You tell me how you want to approach it. With that, you find whatever you need to find.
Okay. So I'm imagining in the source of the scans and luck be a lady tonight. I can see roughly where maybe there's heat signatures or something that indicates the various people in these colonies. Maybe they hadn't had it as advanced technology scanned for them before, or nobody's even bothered to deal with this bounty, and that's why I kept going up and up and up, because nobody wants to try and tackle this. I feel like we should guerrilla tactics, like pick off from the outside and work our way to the center, and just never stay in one area too long before we've cleared out a group, and start at one end of the asteroid belt, get away, go around, hit the other side, hit it from different angles, so they don't really know which direction to like send people out to. So they hunker down, and thereby isolating themselves, and we can actually slowly sweep through like a scythe.
All right. I like it. Maisie, get some spoof codes up for the ship. That way we can have different signals when we hit them again. Makes them think we're getting hunted by more.
Okay.
That's terrifying. I didn't realize the gorillas were that tactical.
I'm so confused, but yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh no, I wasn't ready. Fucking hell.
So you've kind of
But
just
the eggs are starting to make a lot more sense now. Sorry, you can go on.
No, I was about to say you've just witnessed in almost real time, basically a potential transport shuttle just be wiped off of the scanners by 5 vessels before they disappeared from scanning.
We get tonnage on that Hyoga?
Considerable size, yes. It would be a freight transport that was destroyed, and the 5 little blips would be something probably half your size. I mean, what are you classed as? Corvette?
Yeah,
Frigate?
I'd say Corvette size, right? Yeah. Either or.
I would say, yeah, you're more of a frigate size, so you would probably get 5 pips of something that's roughly half your size, so either large fighters or something of a Corvette size.
Yeah, small gunboat sort of thing. Yeah.
Jax walks in, and when you look at him, you see a heat haze shimmering around his neck. Basically, in his jacket, he's got heating packs all over him, because he knows we're going somewhere cold. Quick question: what proof did our employers require per kill?
Ship transponders, probably, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll read over what's indicated on the bounty itself. If we take out the leader, that's 15 by itself. But if we eradicate all of them, then that's 50k on top of that. So ears? I don't know. Are we collecting, or are we just, decimating and then showing scans? Like, I'm not sure what the bounty refers. Hold on, let me look. So looking at the dossier, it looks like it can be the head of an individual, ship IDs. That's going to be a lot of heads. Ship IDs, we can peel those off pretty easy. Or, part of each ship, or a serial number. I feel like a part of a ship might be a little also bulky, so we'll just scrape the serial numbers off of them, or peel off the ship IDs. But I'm not opposed to peeling ears. They're not heavy. All right ears.
Just so we know what they want, because I should hate to work and not get paid for it.
Yeah, well, leader's head, and then we'll just peel IDs off of the rest of their, freighters or whatever they've got tucked away in here.
Yeah, we could just take a blood sample from each of the crew we kill and just say, like, here, these are all the...
Ooh, I like it. Like, like the little slides, put a drop down. We got a ton of those in the back in Med Bay.
What are we, serial killers now?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking that we, like, because you can identify a person by their blood, so just...
Don't you
Maybe
need
not put
something
it
to
under a
compare it
slide.
to?
Well,
I don't think that
Oh.
there's like a DNA registry for pirates.
oh.
There should be.
Well, never
There
mind.
should
I
be.
guess that's just where I come from then.
Which is...
Yes.
Home.
Fair.
Don't mind me, I'm just teasing Maisie. Yeah, so ship transponders and heads and ears for Hioka, because reasons.
E. I mean, what?
Destination still Planet 4, or are you heading towards the signal of this?
The ice planet, yeah, we can swing by there, see what the crack is.
Yeah, so you're going to see what happened around with those signals disappearing.
Mhm.
All right. So taking Helka's coordinates, you begin to aim the Starhawk in the direction of the 6th planet of the system, where you get the impression a piracy or some form of destruction occurred. As you begin to get closer, scanners would start to pick up bits of debris, but no signs of any ship. You kill the
Maisie
engine.
is going... Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
I was going to say, Maisie is wide awake now, so she's going to just kind of stay alert, and instead of monitoring her streaming platform, she's going to actually monitor air traffic around them and identify, just keep an eye on the radar systems, like help support that. Blah, 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 blah,
Give me
blah.
a tech check.
Okay. I feel like I've fucked off enough with sleeping this session.
14. That's good. It's solid.
It's a 21.
Yeah. Dorigo, that's something you should probably aim for in future.
Listen, they better watch out for gorillas, because we're coming for them.
I think he just told you to get good. I don't know.
Touché.
As
It's
you
okay. He can have it. We wiped his little encounter yesterday.
I'm not bitter, you're bitter.
Fair.
As you start to approach the location where these signals appeared and disappeared, Echo, no doubt you would probably cut engines for a while, drop the signature of the ship as much as possible so you didn't appear on scans as easy.
Yeah, we just coast in.
Yeah. Maisie, with you now actively looking for things, you would immediately start to pick up signs of debris and what appears to be the hulk of a recently destroyed ship.
Looks like we've got a, well, I think the best word to describe this is a floating rubble heap. Looks new. Relatively new heat signature.
Cool weapons damage?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like.
Can you discern what type of weapons?
Is Maisie able to tell based on the
As you get closer, absolutely. You get the results of the scans back to the point where I mean, Echo, are you wanting to approach it within sort of a visual range where you can bring it up on screen and everyone can see, or is it just more of a
Yeah,
scanning?
sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can get a look at what the crack is, what's going down.
Yeah. So as you continue coasting, you get to a point where you can bring up a visual of what's occurred, and you would see this freighter that's had the rear engines completely blown out by what looks to be energy weapon fire. There's a lot of crisscrosses of blackened and cut through parts of the ship that just peppered around the back, and the rest of the ship at the minute is just floating. A few of the lights from side windows flicker on and off, signaling that it's basically on emergency power.
Can Maisie check and see if there is any life aboard the ship, any life signatures?
There is, with a 21. I'll let you basically say it seems that in the cockpit, it's been completely sealed down and closed off. But there are 2 signs of life in the cockpit, and along with, basically nothing else in the rest of the ship. You would see, though, that some of the laser fire that was focused on the rear ends cut out a large chunk of the back end, and it seems that there's a few crates floating behind it. It looks almost like a cut and run, straight up piracy job. Someone's come in, blown the engines out, and grabbed a few bits and vanished. The only thing that's unusual for both Heyoka and you, Maisie, is the fact that they weren't picked up on scanners until they were basically on top of their intended target. That's unusual.
And now they've disappeared again.
Yeah.
And that's would Maisie know that's kind of like some really sophisticated shit, right?
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, the fact that they can block their IDs and signatures to scan in until the last moment is either high tech or a complete whack job of engineering.
Gotcha. Echo, I'm getting. It looks like we've got 2 survivors potentially in the cabin. It looks like they might have taken a lock it down and hope for the best approach. Do we want to try and offer any kind of assistance here?
Sure, the cargo left in that thing, because it still looks half intact, you know?
Oh, there's some based on the crates floating around it. I'm guessing they completely breached the cargo bay. I'm not sure how much is left, but it's I've never seen anything like this before. It's
Okay, we'll just pick up the survivors, because I don't want to be here if they come back.
Okay, Maisie's gonna try and communicate with the vessel. She says, Starhawk to drifting freighter, come in.
There's a brief bit of static. You hear some words, but nothing truly legible. You get the impression that what was hitting the rear was their main reactor core and comms power, and it's now on backup power, and to the point where they didn't, funnily enough, didn't even get a chance to hit the SOS. Almost like, there's a timer on these things that need to be sent out, and they got hit before they could send one. Who would do such a thing?
Weird. She says, we can't understand you, freighter, but we are coming in to provide aid. We're gonna try and line up our airlock to yours, but yeah, we are coming in to offer aid, non-hostile. Does that sound right? Did I do that right, Echo?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. There we go, Hyoka, man the guns. Maisie, see our friends in. Jax!
Cheers.
Hello.
Prep the core for, combat, just in case we need full power at a moment's notice. I have a feeling we might have to go from 0 to 100 at a flip of a fucking button in this place.
Righto.
So, I guess Maisie's gonna drag the captain with her to the airlock so they can help the survivors transition from their vessel to the Starhawk. Come on! Being good intergalactic
Citizens.
Yes.
Yeah,
come on.
Samaritans. Citizens? Samaritans.
Whatever. We're balancing our karma. Come on.
All right. It's been a while since we've rescued someone. I think the last time we did that. In fact, I think it was you. I think you were the one who we rescued. God, that takes me back some years now. Anyway,
strides into the airlock. Takes the pistol in hand, just in case, and tucks it into his inner jacket pocket in case he needs it, and reaches for his sword, pats his thigh a couple of times, visibly exhales in disappointment.
So Maisie is going to go to a panel in the airlock and pull out, open it up and pull out one of their, I guess they're like temporary rebreathers for when like they have to open the airlock in space. And then she'll put one of those on and then tether herself to a cord also coming out of the same box so she doesn't float out of the airlock.
Well, I believe we've got the perfect thing. You have a Respirex.
That's right.
Which is exactly that. It's a small little puck that you slam into your face, and like some eldritch horror, it unfurls and just encapsulates your mouth.
I threw it up for chat.
So, just as a basic reminder for everyone, single-use respirator puck that activates on impact or manual trigger. The Vitalinks Respirex unfolds in less than a second, gripping the user's face or breathing orifice securely. It recycles the user's exhaled breath, filtering and rebinding it into a respirable mix based on their species' metabolic profile. No external atmosphere required, but typically only lasts for an hour.
That's a metal alien face hugger.
It's a metal alien face hugger. That's exactly it. And it was an awful idea that I had, and I'm like, you know what? It's awful. It's cool. Let's go with it. Anyway, this metal face hugger unfolds, grips your face, Maisie. You tether yourself to the side of the airlock. Meanwhile, in the cockpit, what's happening here?
Echo's on standby just to fucking light the drives and cut our losses.
Well, you've got a ship that's, kind of spinning slightly in space. Make me an astrophysics check to see how easy it is to line up the Starhawk with this drifting ship, and how'd you connect it?
It's a standard top umbilical. I'm guessing like it's a universal, like umbilical snatch. You just gotta be able to find it and line it up. So that's it. It's a bit finicky and finagling, especially because their ship's fucking moving. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, they don't even have thrusters to fucking stop themselves from spinning.
It's not interstellar spin, but it still requires a little bit of finesse.
Yeah, they're floating, rotating. Yeah. They're going sideways. Gravity's taking them. It's like, oh, okay. All right, Maisie, we're lining up. All 3, 2, 1. We have purchase.
Maisie's gonna. Was that sound the sound of the airlock opening?
Oh, that was the sound of the connection, yes. So it just needs the door opening and away you go.
Maisie will hit the button to manually open the airlock, and then, just see what's on the other side.
Alright. You peer up the airlock. Vasquez does the same. His mask flickers from his usual holographic expression to just pure white, acting as a as a spotlight, a torch, as it shoots up into the darkness of the stricken vessel.
Well, no one's greeted us with gunfire, so tally-ho, eh?
He pushes himself off. Because I would imagine at this point the gravity between the airlock is turned off.
Yeah, you turn it off. Otherwise, you got gravity going that way, and then it inverts halfway through, and you both face first. Yeah.
Yeah. So with the gravity off, Vaskir just jumps up from your airlock, shoots straight up into the airlock, and then just spins around as he gets to the other side, and where there's no gravity at the minute, but he just grapples on. You hear a slight clank as the mag. I would say mag boots, but it's not boots as such. It's just his augmetic legs bite into the metal plating of the floor of the other ship.
All right, I'm not dead. Coming.
You've got this. I'll stay here and monitor the situation.
Monitor, no. You diplomatic corps, come on down.
Well, but fine. So she will just float over. She's got like a 50-foot tether to the ship, so she's bringing another tether with her to help at the survivors. So she'll come over and then she'll like knock on their airlock and be like, "Hi, this is Starhawk offering assistance. Can we give you a ride?"
There's a brief moment where you hear the sound of movement behind the door, followed by a loud crank, and it sounds like someone on the other end has got to the manual overlock lever and is just currently cranking a lever to prise the door open. And Vaskir stood behind you. He tilts his head to again, his mask still bright white, acting as a flashlight. And as this door cracks open, there's a dim red glow from inside the bridge. Yeah. Well, shit! I thought we were gonna die in here.
It's Space Rudy.
You see this incredibly wiry, roughly 8 foot tall, but again probably about 3 inches wide in his arms and legs, an elongated head as he sort of greets you upside down. Well, I wasn't expecting none of this. Y'all just swing by and pick us up. They came out of nowhere. We didn't see a whole thing. Just boom, boom, and black.
Yep, we noticed. We probably shouldn't linger here. So if you have everything you need, please take this tether and head aboard the Starhawk. We'll get you out of here.
Just floats on by. Well, why? I thank you so much for. Hey, Talara, we're saved. We're saved. You look over his shoulder, and this other life form that's floating in a glass bowl.
It's got a goldfish with him.
You see this basically glass sphere full of water, and inside is this bulbous, orangey, fleshy mass that has like 8 fins, 1 eye.
Does Maisie know what this species is?
Roll me a law check.
Okay.
His wife. No, it's just it's some random critter from fuck knows where. That seems to be his pet.
Well, that's new. Come on aboard.
Well, he takes the tether. Vaskir turns his face off as a spotlight. Takes you by the arm, Maisie, rather than you having to climb down. Just Vaskir.
Come on, let's get our new patient aboard, I guess.
So yeah, Vasquez walks down, just a heavy clanking of his augmented legs that grip into the flooring. You being guided like a gentleman guides a lady down the corridor with this floating wiry alien on a piece of string behind him, like a helium balloon.
This is...
You gone?
Is he carrying the fishbowl with Talara?
Yeah. The alien's got the fishbowl on his chest, just floating along.
Okay.
This is the captain. Rescue complete, I think.
Once they're inside, Maisie will shut the airlock again, and gravity will be restored.
Yeah. As soon as gravity is restored, you see this 8-foot-tall alien just crumple under the gravity. He's like, oh god, oh, that's too much. That's too much gravity. Oh no, my stomach, my stomach's in my chest. My heart is in my ass.
Okay, I'll turn it down a little. Oh my gosh. So she adjusts gravity so that everyone feels a little bit floaty, except for this guy who's apparently using much lower gravity levels.
It takes a moment, checks over the bowl, see if there's any cracks. Like, oh, thank all the eyes in the sky. Talara, you're fine. Well, what's my saviors? This is a nice vessel you've got.
What's your name?
The words that come out of his mouth sound like that aren't translated by the universal translator around his neck.
But can our scanners like pick that up and like jot it down, even if it is gibberish?
Jartho Gax, or Jartho for short.
Okay.
His name is now Bob.
Jar Jar.
Oh no. I'm not gonna do the Jar Jar Binks. No, it's just not happening. There's a line.
Tempting.
I'm not tempting, but I'm not crossing it.
His name is now Bob. Let it be so.
Well, I think that in like galactic standard, it's Jar, and he tries to say Jartho, but his mouth can't make the shape for the universal translator to put it to put it into words. Absolutely. Yeah, if you call him Bob. So, as this is currently happening in the airlock, the rest of you, what are you up to? What's going on?
But Jackson had an idea, so he's recreated the. He's flicked one of his monitors over in the engineering to the scanner. And he's having a wee look at all the asteroids in close proximity. Checking for openings or
okay.
power signatures and the like.
Give me an appropriate skill check of your choice that relates to the situation, Jax.
Okay.
Whilst you're doing that, I'll let you have a look and roll, and we'll come back to you in a minute. Cockpit, what's happening up here?
I'm complaining because somebody's fucked with gravity. I'm like, somebody fuck with gravity? What's going on here?
Did you say that on the intercom?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, sorry, intercom. I don't have to shout. Yeah, our guest is grav sensitive, so I adjusted it a little bit.
Grav sensitive? What is he, a fucking twig?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
What?
I mean, that's what he looks like. Well, we'll if you want to come down to the lounge, we'll escort our guest to the lounge.
Well, I'm gonna disconnect from this fucking piece of scrap, and I'm gonna get us to
Yeah,
Dwarf Planet.
good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, whilst that's going on, Heyoka, did we go anything from you two?
Dirigo's just looking out for ships. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
that's his main concern is like something blew this up.
Mhm.
Apparently wasn't very thorough about looting it. And so it's either going to come back for loot or they're not looking for loot. So yeah, he's looking around trying to make sure that nothing sneaks up on him.
17 perception along with Jax's 21. Love it. Heyoka, anything from you?
I am scanning my database,
Mhm.
like looking for this sector's, if there's any names that Jarthro, aka Bob, fits anywhere on any of the manifests regarding the people that we're supposed to acquire documentation of for this bounty.
Okay. Roll me a law check, because you've had time whilst you've been in the cockpit to just go through the scan the ship, see what it's all about, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So you'd certainly be able to go through that. Dirigo, Jackson, I'll come back to you in a moment.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Well,
nothing.
it didn't even roll. It just sort of flopped over there.
Just read bleh. Apart from the ship ID seems to come back not so much with a designation for a corporation, but just it's assigned to a Jartho Gax independent hauler, and that's kind of really all all the details are in regards to your database. So yeah, not corporate aligned, no bounty. It's
just a space trucker.
a space trucker. Yeah, space trucker with his fish. So that moment, umbilical disconnects. There's a bit of a shunt through the ship, and it's also at this point that both Jax and Dirigo, you would get a quick flash on the screens. Within several of the nearby asteroids, roughly a minute or two out, 5 signals immediately start blinking, and for you, Dirigo, who's on the weapon screen, you would see several red lines start to descend from the asteroids to your ship, indicating that they are currently in the process of trying to lock onto you guys.
We've got incoming. And Dirigo's going to start trying to line this up because they're coming in at a... So he's going to see if he can possibly like line up a line of fire that they would do if...
Yeah, they're currently emerging from craters in asteroids. So, you know, they're starting to power on. You could easily lock onto them and do what you need to do before they set off.
Yeah, 100%. He's gun happy, and he knows that they're up to no good. So if he gets the ability to fire, he will.
So you're doing that, Jax?
Emergency power being split between shields and weapons. Oh, battle stations, everyone.
Echo, you're in the process of just the decoupling, and then you hear this come over comms. Dirigo just starts wheeling the turret around and hypes up immediately. What do you do?
I go, sorry, Jartho, stand by for multi-G, turn. And he fucking guns the engine. So we go from light Gs, and now we're doing like 4 or 5 Gs.
You just hear the...
Battle station, is it...
1 minute Vasquez has his finger on the intercom button, the next minute he's pulled back in the airlock. Jartho, Maisie, how do you react as the ship suddenly pulls insane speed, followed by a rattle of turret fire from the ship?
They're still walking down to the lounge at this point. I would assume so.
Yeah.
She's like,
Battle stations. What?
I think we might have figured out why you didn't see them coming. Okay, just keep crawling this way. You'll get to the lounge. I gotta go. And she picks herself up and heads to whatever her battle station is.
All right. There we go. And obviously now, shortly after Heyoka, when she gets a bead on what's happening, what are you doing, Dorigo? What's the opening move?
The opening move is these things. So he's, in his mind, they are they're ambushing.
Mm-hmm.
They are probably not expecting us to have seen them.
Yeah.
So they're going to plot the most direct path. They're going to come in. So Jirgo's going to basically lead them and try to just fire for as much damage as possible on the first ship that's available. Because they're probably not used to getting hit in the face.
Absolutely. I would say it's going to be a dexterity with your proficiency bonus, so 1d4. Jax, did you say you've boosted shields and weapons and shields? All right. So yeah, basically the extra coolant has been is currently pumping into the weapons to keep them down. So dexterity, never mind. Even without your proficiency bonus, that's a solid hit. There's a roar from the cannons, and as you look at the screen, you would see this. It looks somewhat crude, but it's a angular vessel. A lot of black plating has been either bolted or welded onto these ships in a crude attempt at reducing their signature. Coupled with the fact that they're hiding in asteroids, these guys are completely ambush predators, ambush pirates. Mm-hmm. With the 20 though, you shred the ship. What's it look like as it starts to emerge, or as one of the 5 at least emerges from an asteroid?
As it's lifting up out and it's orienting itself, a stream of basically just space chain gun ammunition just slams this thing through this thing and hitting the ass it's rising up out of too, and it just pops.
Chunks of asteroid blow out, and the other 4 now at this point also get to the point where their engines have spooled up enough for them to commit to a burst of speed, and they shoot out of the remaining 4 asteroids behind you. You would see that as well as these black plates, they basically have a giant engine strapped to the back. These guys are, for you, Heyoka, Night Glass now, it's not just a fancy name. They are either brainless or very literal with what their ships look like. Giant engines, black plates strapped to them with just small caliber weapons at the front. What do? As one bursts.
Can I aim for their weapon systems or their guns?
Absolutely.
Whichever one.
Yeah. You tell me. Roll me a dexterity ability check. Extra 1d4 for your proficiency.
Okay.
You just spin the turret around and start trying to gun the first one down.
All right. So I need a dexterity with. Okay, so just the dex.
Dex with a 1d4 modifier.
Okay, so.
Oh, ignore that. I've just rolled
Something.
Echo. Yeah, ignore mine.
And then you said a D4.
A d4. Yeah. Because that's your proficiency bonus. Brings to 12. It's enough as they're currently just shooting toward it. Just enough. What happens to the ship? What do you do?
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna aim for the weapon system so we can, potentially strand them and not necessarily blow up their ship because we're gonna need that serial number. Yes. So pinpoint accuracy, thankfully, or at least adjacent accuracy to blow up their weapon, their weapon system. So that way they are a sad duck in the water. Do you want me to hit it again and try and take out their propulsion?
Well, we'll come back in a moment. So you first send out this spray of rounds from the turret. There's a line of yellow that streaks through space, slams into the front of the ship, you just see a brief explosion as the cluster of small weapons underneath its chin just are stripped off. Jax, anything you're doing as you start to feel the vibrations through the ship of the guns now roaring?
Jax is stood at the power distribution board, but if you look closely around him, it looks like he's surrounded by a kicked over hive of bees as there's just little drones flying around the engine bay waiting for the first hint of damage for him to swoop into action.
Well, let's find out if we do take any damage. 3 ships close in. Echo. DC 15 dexterity saving throw. What does this look like? You're not hit by much, but one of the ships begins to close in on you. There's a rattle of gunfire from underneath the nose of one of these Nightglass fighters, or heavy fighters, that just pepper into the side of the ship. What happens? What damage have you taken?
They just clip one of like the port side engine. Just it's like superficial damage. But yeah, we just clipped just because they're coming from us and we can't get round the hulk of this freight ship, and we're going from a standstill to a fucking go in 0 to 50. So I'm trying to get the nose of the ship round so we can get the chin guns going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bullets pepper into the engine. Immediately in the engine room, or the core at least, there's a few sparks as some of the capacitors overload. Some of the fuses burst. Jax, your drones leap into action, I imagine. What's it look like?
Yep. They swarm up towards the fuses that are blown, and you see them basically just laser out the old fuse, and another one is being brought up by multiple drones to be slammed into place.
Maisie, you've made your way up at this point. What are you up to? What do you want to do?
I have never actually thought about what her combat role would be, so I think she is going to be doing what she can to sabotage the systems of the other vessels as they reveal themselves.
Okay, yeah, you want to try and a little bit of electronic warfare. Now, it is usually something that is pretty difficult, but considering these guys are up close in your face, and
just
maybe
kind of like disable their targeting systems. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Throw their target locks. Sure, give me a relevant check.
Technology.
Cool. I will then say that Echo, Heoka, Dirigo, next rolls get advantage. Maybe not so much Echo because it's piloting, but for at least Heoka and Dirigo, I will give you 2 advantage because as they're coming in to aim at you, in fact, it would probably, I'll give it Echo as well because they're expecting to be able to shoot, but they're going to be shooting the wrong place. So, at the moment, one's down completely. One's just a floating bit of wreckage. One is currently starting to slowly peel back away from the 3 others because it's lost its main guns. There we go. What do you do?
Well, they're up close. So Jerigo's going to try to lock onto the one that he. So basically, he's in his mind, he's just trying to go straight down the road. Next target, he's going to try to fire.
A DC 12. So again,
DC 12.
Plus, I mean, you don't need you don't need it unless you want to try for the crit.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it hits a hit. So after the first one, what he's trying to do is he's trying to, because the engine is on the back, he's trying to aim for those because I think it's also probably the most visible.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to put a few shots in to ruin the engine. Ships stranded in space.
Absolutely. Yeah. Rounds fly out, slam into the ship. There's a brief explosion from the rear of one of the pirate vessels as it just starts to twist and careen and spin as it loses all propulsion. And whatever direction he was going, he's now just going in that direction for eternity. Unless you stop it later down the line and catch up to him. Okay.
Yes.
2 down, 1 disabled, 2 left. At this point, they both now take a bit of a flanking position. One's on the left, one on the right. I imagine you're on the left-hand gun, so the right side fighter is just starting to try and get in front of the Starhawk. The left side one, though, peels away briefly before starting to come at you at roughly a 45-degree angle to try and put some rounds basically down the length of your ship. What do you do?
I'm gonna trust in Dirigo for the one that's on the right and aim for the 45-degree angle one that's coming dead at us. Same situation. Dexterity with advantage.
Dexterity with advantage.
Okay, so that then to start. But like you said, with advantage. No, I'm glad that it.
We'll take the 20.
Yeah, we'll take the 20. We'll take the 20.
All right. As it's coming in, you see its chin gun start to open up, and as you're watching through the viewfinder, you notice that its shots are just passing way past the front of the vessel, not able to hit. It's then you see that's probably some indication on the screen that Maisie pops up saying, target jammed. But you have got it in your sights. You open up. What are you going for?
Let's go ahead and take out their weapon systems again, because we can chase them down if we have to, and we won't have to worry about getting shot at.
All right. Do you want to narrate it, or do you want me to say how you do it? What's it look like?
You have a very happy sound to your voice, so I'm gonna let you cook, Chef.
Okay.
Please.
So yeah, once again, roar from your turret, Heyoka, as you just hold the triggers down. 2 cannons from the turret in rapid unison, just send out a spray of yellow hot rounds into the front of the ship. There's another brief flash and explosion as it's the whole front of the vessel just crumples in under the sustained fire, and this vessel immediately you can see that no doubt the pilot's panicking as he throws the controls to the left to try and get out of this gun run that he was planning, and immediately starts to scoop round to get away from you. Echo.
Yeah.
You're aware of what's happening at this point. You've got the local area, no doubt, just directly beamed into your processor. You can see that one fighter's basically half, it's in 2 pieces, far behind you. Another one's careening off in a random direction. 2 more have started to pull away due to the fact that they've taken critical damage to the front, and you've got 1 left that is looks like he's trying to cut you off, but again, you're aware that its weapons targeting's being interfered with. What do you want to do?
Well, it looks like he's above us, and he's trying to like dive down on top of us. When I cut in maneuvering thrusters on the chin and the tail, and cut thrust, so the nose tips up and the tail tips down, and all of a sudden we're pointing at him, and then I hit the thrusters and we just fucking boost straight at this guy.
Both turrets at this point. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, and just aim the chain guns right at him.
Who wants to flick from the turret to the chin gun quick? I mean, I'm going to say Maisie. You know, you're currently in the cockpit. You can easily switch from electronic warfare to just manning the front 2 giant chain guns under the front of the ship.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Dexterity with advantage. And your proficiency bonus if you need it.
Oh.
We'll take the 14, please. Or the 15.
Yeah.
I did see a 20 there for a moment, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. With this target directly in front of you, you quickly look down at the console, Maisie, and how'd you knock the last one out?
She's going for, she's just firing at their weapons.
Yeah. From the front of the ship, just it looks like a white line as you expend a couple of 100 rounds in a burst, and just tears through the front of the night glass vessel. It then hits its boosters full power and will try and join up with the other 3, but Echo, I guess you're going to turn to them.
Like, no, not today. Not today, boys.
Jax, anything you want to do?
Switching emergency power to engines.
Speed.
Over the comms, you get a request for communications from the lead, one of the lead night glass ships.
Comms, Maisie, get it.
Thank you for calling the Starhawk. How may I direct your call?
You fucking assholes! Fine. So don't shoot no more shooting. No, we're done. Lads, cut thrusters. We ain't gonna. Why is that so fast? Why does he have so many guns?
So, just to be clear, are you saying that you are surrendering?
Yes, you imbecile, we surrender.
And she'll say out loud, look, sounds like they're surrendering. They don't sound very happy about it.
Echo eases up thrust. He's like, oh.
So we're just gonna let them surrender? Is that how this works?
Yeah, okay, we get paid more if they're alive.
Looks at the dossier. No. But I suppose they could be tried for crimes and we might get more individually, but I feel like no.
All right. Well, as weird as it is to say, I think maybe we should let them surrender because they might be able to inform on the rest of their operation is and all that kind of thing. As much as I'd like to see them just explode like firecrackers in space.
It's really smart.
You think we could like blow out their propulsion systems and maybe, I don't know, do kind of a mama duck, baby duck situation and tow them all together in one big line back to
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that re-entry would be hilarious, but they probably wouldn't survive that and it'd be wasted.
I mean, you
Who
could
says
take
we
them.
have to re-enter anything? I mean, we just need to tow them all back and let hey, we have the first batch for
Or we
you.
just pull them out of their ships and put them in manacles and put them in the cargo bay or something.
Jax, do we have enough manacles for all of these people?
Well, no, but I could soon knock up some manacles. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Or
yeah,
you could just
well,
knock up some explosive collars for them and just keep them on them. Then if they try anything,
thoughts, Jax? Do you think you could whip something like that up? I mean, Derigo has a really smart idea, and I know we have enough explosive C4 in the bag.
Derigo's on a roll, Jax.
I mean,
yeah.
when you're spitting fire, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Petty, we'll drop this bomb on this planet just because. Yep. There are no bad ideas. Just saying.
Is the comm link still open to the other ships?
Yes.
Yes. So we've been convinced out of murdering them all. So I think they'll be at least somewhat relieved. But yeah. We'll get them all sorted out.
If we ever say we'll take the manacles, please.
Oh, shit, guys. Sorry, I left the line open.
You'll take what we give you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I guess round up all their ships and, boarding parties and, subdue, contain, manacle, bring aboard, stow. In somewhat of that order.
Yeah.
Can we peel off while we're there on each of these ships? Can we peel off the ID?
Yeah, I mean, the easiest thing to do is similar to your ship, how you've got little identification chips. You could just pull them, or at least get them to bring them with them as they board, as an offering.
Yep. Yank your chip, and you're gonna get manacles rather than the bomb. How about that? Done.
So yeah, it doesn't take too long. You manage to the three ships that are in working order just line up, attach their ships to your docking umbilical. They yank their chips, they board, they get manacled. Begrudgingly, as they're dragged through the ship, you're basically met with excuse me, water went down the wrong hole. You're met with three various individuals. The one who was talking on the comms initially seems to be like the squad leader, I guess, and how he fits in his pilot seat is unknown because he is basically of the same species as Slob and Quen. This big, grotesque, green-skinned, six-eyed, lumbering individual. If I can remember his species name off the top of my head. It's in here somewhere. Oh, well. Yeah, but basically, I can't remember the name of the species off the top of my head. But yeah, he basically looks down at you as you produce these small manacles.
Well, they're not going to fit there, are they?
Explosive color it is.
Oh, fuck.
It's more like an explosive belt that goes around his neck than a collar, but... You begin to escort them into the cargo hold, and as they look around...
What? Hang on, you telling me that we've just got absolutely bested by what? 3 or 4 of you?
Toothy grin, wink.
Who crews a vessel of this size with shitty IDs? I mean, there was no guns, there's nothing that came up on scans, at least not until we're right on you and you started blatting at us.
Huh.
It seems
Imagine not showing up on scans. So weird.
Yeah, so some independent fucking hauling ID that you guys are. Yeah, I reckon we're all in the same boats, you and I. Eh? Perhaps you might be interested in a bit of work, eh? How's that sound?
So, okay. We just kicked your butt, and now you're trying to hire us? That's really not a very strong negotiating.
I mean, I'm not hiring.
And he licks his lip. This giant bulbous purple tongue slithers out of his mouth. And he...
Perhaps, we's could work for you, eh? A ship like this and a skilled crew. Come on, how's about it?
How about you and your crew go... Wait, are we leaving them on their boat and towing it, or are we putting them in our containment unit, guys? What was the plan here? I forgot. Sorry, I was multitasking.
Considering you're having this conversation on your ship, as they're being escorted to the cargo hold of the Starhawk.
Oh, context clues. Got it. Never mind. I figured it out.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to pass on the inevitable mutiny and go with what we were going to do.
Yeah, so please.
Hang on. Let's not be too hasty. Let's see how helpful these chaps can be.
All right.
Yeah, see
if they could tell us where all their friends are. And once we clear all their friends up, we might have some openings on our crew.
Well, see, the Karnak's got a fucking brain at least. Yeah.
Indeed.
See, I'm sure that we could be, I wouldn't be as presumptuous to say business partners, because that's just presumptuous of me right now, ain't it? But I would certainly look to about taking you up on the offer, yeah? Maybe not, popping my head off like a watermelon and handing me into those fucking independent pricks at Station 4.
What did you say your name was? Pulls up dossier and manifest.
Kazaran Alekton, at your service.
Okay.
I will send you that name.
Arvin Alekton.
Kazaran Alekton.
Okay.
All right. Is that name on the list? 'Cause he can have a name
Absolutely. Absolutely. Associated with Night Glass Raiders. He's got quite a juicy bounty of 1,500 credits.
Excellent. All right. How would you say this is all of your raiding fleet, or do you think that there's more ships that we could employ and rig out?
Oh, there's the other lads in the other squadron who they typically try and keep those fuckers in the ash belt over on their end, so they're more of like a deterrent.
I see. And how many ships is that?
Oh,
A squad of 4?
Yeah, for them, because the ash belt boys are built a little bit bigger, we tend to hit them real hard as much as we can. So we've actually got,
Looks around the ship.
I think we've got something about your size as well. That's hovering around them, and that's where the boss is.
Jots that down. Okay. All right. Well, why don't you, go get comfortable, take a seat for a bit, and we'll figure out a plan of action, and we might be asking you some more questions.
Looks forwards to working with y'all.
Okay, this guy's talking about this. Dirigo is pretty sure, and like this is quasi out of character too.
Mhm.
It's like, is he saying that the Night Glass and the Ashbelt Pirates are part of the same group and they're just in different places?
Opposite.
Oh, no,
Opposite
they're
groups.
opposite
And
groups.
half of the other squad is keeping the Ash Belt from getting into their territory, the Night Glass territory. Like their preventative maintenance, keeping the Ash Belt freebooters where they are. But he could also be lying. I feel like the best person to know whether they are lying or not is passed out. Or who knows?
It's funny, all of this noise and this chaos, and she's been sleeping all the way through it.
Oh,
He was really
actually.
drunk. Really drunk.
All right, Kazaran.
He just points to himself with the man.
Yeah.
Kazaran.
Kazaran. Alecton, yeah. Gonna try to mind whammy him.
Fuck's sake. Hang on. Where is my pirate? Let's have a look. So it's a wisdom. I can't just click on the button, so I'll just do it normally. Wisdom saving throw. Nope.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, he's gonna just be like, so you blow up any ships in the area? You know, he's tell me about it because your ship's really fast. I bet nobody saw it coming. He's basically just blowing these guys up and trying to inflate their ego.
Yeah.
He's trying to chum up with them to get them to basically spill and give as much information as possible.
Immediately, like one of the other captains, like, yeah, you should have seen it. Went up like a fucking cracker. We swept right. He didn't even say it's coming out of the rocks. There's another of the pirates just turned around.
Oh yeah. So what we've been doing, right? Because that coating, the plates on our ship, supposedly they help. Something. The boss says something about. It's not the boss anymore, is it? You're the boss now. The old boss, right? He said that it sort of disperses or helps. He spent a lot of credits, mind you, but it helps disperse, right? It helps disperse. And how much did he say it was, lads? Thousands of credits. Anyway, right, it helps disperse space signals, so it can't be detected. And he says if we do that and hide in rocks, galaxies are oyster. I don't know what an oyster is, but supposedly they're tasty. Anyway, right, so we spent a lot of money.
Just behind you, like, yeah, you spent a lot of money.
But what was the question again?
That's really cool. So the only flaw is if whatever you're going towards has eyeball.
Well, no, because normally, we don't shoot things that have got guns. No, a lot of the IDs are, concordant. We stay clear of them because they're bad news. Some of the Moltex guys, they're always got some fucking escort, so we ignore them. But the rest of them, it's usually like a couple of greenhorns out in their little fighters wanting to prove themselves, or they need some credits, so they escort the odd freighter. Oh, we did actually destroy a freighter earlier.
We know.
Okay.
Yeah. Even the survivors probably won't live long. That one guy, he can barely stand up on his own. And the other one looks like one. Have you ever been to Grindstone Station down on the Market Concourse? They've got those deep fryers. They fry whatever meat they can get. One of the things actually looks like one of those like nuggets, just in a jar.
I've not been out of this system in like 40 years, so no, I've not been. Can't get past the gate. Revoked my ID. Unfortunate.
Oh, no, Oh, I wonder why they did that.
Oh, well, it's a funny
shit.
story, actually, if you're asking.
No, no, I wasn't. Just, I'm gonna go back to the. Yeah, you good? Yeah. Okay, bye.
So Dirigo's just going to spend some time there and just he keeps on like swapping between all of them. just thinking about like how many of these do we actually need live? Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
what Dirigo's going to be doing. He's going to be spending his time chatting.
The main thing that you'd find out from that would be that the other squadron seems to be made up of probably about 6 to 8. Well, I'll give you an exact number since they would need it. 8 heavy fighters similar to what they had, and then basically a converted hauler that's roughly frigate size. That's their boss, who calls himself the Knight, operates from.
Oh, fucking hell, I just cut my finger on that.
All right. Well, Captain Edgelord and his friends are all going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to deal with that. But they're on the other side of the system.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. So the operations that they do is they basically try and raid the Ashbelt freebooters to steal whatever they've stole from inner system transports.
Okay. So Dirigo's just going to chat with them. He wants to... He's not really good with anything other than just the front stuff, but he wants to just basically see if this guy realizes, if it kind of ticks up, and see how he reacts.
Realize what? So you're breaking up a bit there, my dude.
Sorry. He's trying to just basically wait, because at the end of like this little, it's basically when it's over, like he wants to know if he like realizes that he's basically divulged perhaps more than he wanted to. And that's about it.
Let's have a look.
I'm going to quickly private message to Ego, well, the entire crew, to be fair, and say there's explosives in the manacles as well.
That's so cool.
By the end of the conversation, Dirigo, the main thing that you seem to understand is these guys are glorified raiders. They do one thing and one thing well, and that is prey upon. They're opportunists through and through. There isn't a great deal of thought behind it, apart from, especially with some of these guys. This is not the calculating, worked your way up from the bottom individual like Slaben is. This is what those of the Braskia are at their base nature. Heavy world of brutes, basically.
Yeah, toadies.
Toadies, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And Dirigo's gonna private message back. So we're gonna go to planet to deal with her.
Let me change. Let me change our Discord.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that.
Let's go somewhere else. Hold.
Is the storm doing something?
It's possible. We'll see if that holds up. We've changed to a different Discord server.
Okay, I'll just get much closer to the microphone too in the meantime. So he's just gonna do a private message because he has that. And are we going to turn these guys in before we go after their friends? Is that the idea?
Sure, fuck them.
A message back. We could see if we could use them to get closer to the other group, because they're locked in the cargo bay with explosive manacles on. If they cause any trouble, we can take heads.
Yeah, the big guy. Just so it's a private message, so I was talking like a full conversation. So it's good to just send another one that's going to be. Zatarans is saying that the black coating on the ship is expensive and it disrupts signals. Might be something for us to look for.
He's got a message from Echo being like, "This I like."
Okay. I'm just going to keep butchering this guy's name.
No, just go for it.
For the people in the UK, Zatarans is like a ranch dressing brand or
Really?
something like that.
Red beans and rice, actually. They do.
Yeah.
It's like
red
a
beans and rice, yeah.
New Orleans rice situation.
Okay. I'm on board.
I'm gonna need someone called Fray Bentos next.
Yeah. It's the return of Uncle Ben.
Mr. Kipling.
Yeah. Oh, I should have had a pirate called Mr. Kipling. Next time.
Gentleman pirate.
The gentleman pirate. They call me Mr. Kipling, also known as the Rich Tea.
Fucking hell.
Anyway.
The Bakewell tart.
Ooh. I would imagine you just get as much as you can out of these guys. Dirigo. It goes on for however long necessary. The other two ships, the one that veered off into unknown space, did you chase that one down, Echo?
I think during this conversation I'll be like, guys, there's a ship kind of just spiraling off into space, and we want to go get that guy too.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that's a yes.
All right,
Absolutely.
Probably a good idea, but I feel like we'd be depriving him of the wonderful space adventure he's going to have.
Chasing that guy down.
Space adventure it is.
Are you leaving him?
no, I'll go pick him up.
Maisie jumped back on the front guns.
I can't do anything. It pans out like before. You end up using the gravlocks in the top deck dock to stabilize it before pulling it close, couple up, eject the chip, drag the pilot in, manacle, sell. And it's pretty much the same with the last remaining ship that was sheared in half. Obviously, there's nothing left of said individual. He's just a frozen meat popsicle floating in space at this point. But you at least, one of you would manage to do a quick EVA spacewalk, make your way onto the ship, rag out the identification chip just for proof of destruction. Before continuing on your way.
We want his head. Just checking. Or is the chip enough?
Why?
Well, I don't know.
What the fuck we need a head for?
But why the head?
But why the head?
I'm new to this bounty hunting business. I'm an
I mean,
engineer. I don't
It's
know.
He's frozen. Snap his lug off for
I mean,
Hyoga.
why not? To be honest, it's easy to remove.
Fucking organics are weird.
I think just the ident's probably enough. Then we might want to grab the plating off the ships if we can. Just if we want to turn that into anything. Looking over the jacks with that one, but yeah.
It'll
It
take
interests me.
it'll take a few hours if it just per ship to basically unbolt all of these plates, but it's definitely something you can do if you wish to spend a few hours.
It could come in handy, so yes.
All right. I would say, roll me a 2d4, please, Jax. All right, so 6 hours per ship, 5 ships. I'll knock it down for 3 to 3 hours for the half. So it's not enough for a long rest, sadly. But you basically spend a good chunk of the day. Jax just space floating around, drones carving through bolts. I would imagine. Anything else you wish to add?
No.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
We haven't got enough to cover the ship, so
yeah.
we'll put it in storage for now.
Absolutely. You would no doubt take one of them when this has been done to just start analysing, seeing what it's all about, what it's coated with.
Absolutely.
But with that, then basically nearly a full day out in space. In fact, it would be a full day, just over.
Mm-hmm.
You set off. The rest of you chill, and anything anyone wishes to do in the downtime while Jax is out in space, basically playing Shipbreaker.
Irgo's actually going to help Jax.
Okay, in that case, I'll cut down the time. But yeah, carry on.
He's got a las cutter, and he is pretty resistant to void conditions. So yeah, he'll help Jax because he's gonna honestly get very bored with Azrakan pretty quickly, and yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody wishes to do with this downtime? Because I think what I might do since you're staying here for such a long period of time, I might call this session early so it allows Mafet to get back in rather than having her out of action for,
I could really use her to help interrogate people.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
be really nice.
rather than have her be comatose for over 24 hours. This might thank you for the sub, buddy, for the gifted sub to So Sick. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. So yeah, I think it's a little bit shorter.
As we're
but
going to
carry
be
on.
here for longer, I'm going to strip the shit out of everything out of them ships. Ammunition, gonna nick whatever the ship that's had its engine blown off. I'm going to take the guns out.
Yeah. All right, absolutely. Yeah. So in that case, then, I mean, if you're
We'll
all
make a day of it.
if you want to make more than a day of it, if you want to make it 3 days,
Yeah.
and squeeze in a long rest if you need it.
Yeah, we'll make 3 days of it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll strip the freighter as well while we're here. Fuck it.
Maisie is gonna get Hara out and be like, "We got a lot of inventory coming in. Let's help Jax get this shit organized and logged. Come on, let's go."
So much. It's gonna be. Where's the space? There. They can't be there. That's where the spare ammunition's gonna go.
I trust you to handle it. Okay, bye.
Also,
Listen, they're here right now, but once we get the reward for them, that's where the spare ammunition will come from, and they'll
Okay.
be gone. So it'll be fine. It'll work out.
there is one question that I've got though. Does anybody know about the broken thing in the lounge and that weird stain on the wall?
Which one?
Oh shit! High G turns on a fish in a bowl.
It's not so much the.
Oh no.
Well, there's bits of like polycarbonate that have been splashed around, and then there's also this weird mass that's plastered against one of the walls. It's got green goop.
Can we
Shit,
isolate?
did we
that
kill Bob?
room and Can we isolate that room and reduce grav to a lower, less, so it's more gentle in there, and see if he comes back to shape?
It's absolutely.
Is it
From soup?
Yes, from soup. I don't know. Maybe the pressure, you know.
Do that?
Maybe it's worth a shot.
Well, Dirigo has like amazing healing capacity, so he's just like, whoa, what if this guy can actually come back from that? That's impressive.
Rex goes over to a terminal and he's tapping some buttons, pulling up the security camera feeds in that room during the fight.
What you see is, as soon as Echo initiates the high speed, 0 to 100, Bob has just walked in the room. He looks around, sees the sofa, hoists up this orb with his pet in, and then that's when the speed kicks in, and you just watch as where he stood 1 minute with it having no weight, he's just sucked backwards and then flung to the side, where he impacts against the wall. The fishbowl hits the table, shatters, sending this orange blob of fleshy mass into the floor, and it just turns into goo immediately at the speed. Bob himself also flies back, hits the table, bends over it, rolls, hits the wall, and just stays there as you committed to the hard turn without any warning.
All you hear is, "Oh no, oh no," and then you get an email, you get a mail on your database. Every member of the crew with a copy of the video.
I just imagine Dirigo rewinding it and watching it over and over again on loop like a GIF. Just
Fast forward as well.
I was gonna say something like that. Like he's just like rewinding like the exact moment of impact over like making little noises. And then he's gonna say, just, I don't know, this might be in poor taste, but we could probably sell a bit of this on this planet.
Oh dear.
And I'm gonna send Babbage in just to hose the fucking room out.
Crying.
It could be like this is why you wear your seatbelts kind of advertisement or something.
No, this is why you don't do good deeds. If we'd left him on the ship, he'd still be alive.
No,
Never
this is
helping.
not.
No.
I'm never helping anybody again. And Maisie is clearly traumatized and goes to her room.
Jartho was born to die. He couldn't even stand up under regular gravity.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
That is the lesson she took from
Now his name's
this.
Matt.
Helping people hurts them. Don't do it.
Helping people is bad.
Altruism is a fool's game. It's just delaying the inevitable, which is the death of all these people who can't live on their own.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's a
I'm
cold,
literally
galaxy out
Wiping
there.
the tears out of my eyes. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, basically Babbage sprays down the lounge, scoops off the remains of Bob from the wall. And I think that's a good point for us to end it there, with then Dirigo Jax going out, stripping all of the ships for parts, and yeah, I would say 3-4 days of downtime, so long rest, treat yourselves.
The brief life of Bob the Twig Man.
That's the tent one, right?
That's the
Yes.
tent one, yes.
Okay.
Dirigo's gonna use his Gravatar to like try to synthesize like a soundtrack for the video.
What a piece of shit.
Just like every impact, like it's just like that's where it picks up. Like, dang.
Roll me a performance check.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nailed it.
It's a fucking work of art. Oh dear. All right. Anything anyone else wishes to do before we close out?
I think we've done enough.
I think
We
you've done
we
enough.
we were
We
ending
have
on a
done
high
enough.
note. It's good. It's good.
This is our high note? Okay. Okay. Goodbye, Chad.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Chad.
Bye, Chad.
Join us for more war crimes next time on Corsairs of the Rift.
Yes, join us for episode 13, Space Soup.
And Ashes of the Faithful on Fridays and Saturdays. Keep posted.
All right, go on, get gone. I'll be back in a minute. Everyone, not how I was expecting. I introduced an NPC. It's like, here you go. Here's a funny guy for you to keep. Here's a pet. No. Thank you very much, as always, for your support. I hope you enjoyed episode 12, Cut and Run of Corsairs of the Rift. Hopefully, we will have Mafet back next week, who's been sleeping through the entire ordeal. But after that, on Friday, 8 p.m. GMT, we've got episode 5 of Ashes of the Faithful, our Warhammer 40,000 Imperial Maledictum playthrough. Saturday, 8 p.m. GMT, Warhammer 40k Imperial Maledictum. And of course, Sunday, episode 13, Corsairs of the Rift. I'm going to bump up the tunes, we'll try and find someone to raid, and yeah, I think, apart from saying thank you, Vex, for the 60 bits, the 2 giant emotes. This mind of mine, thank you for the gifted sub to Sosic. Sosic, good to see you again, my dude. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Rayvon, thank you for the 100 bitties. And Diesel is 82-month tier 3 resub. You got to know some real motherfucking G's. I mean, you're not wrong, Prepper. He certainly did. Before being pasted against the wall, poor bastard. All right. Obviously, this mind of mine's not streaming because he's in chat, so I can't raid you today, Decalaus. That's just rude. It's just downright rude. I'm not raiding Durs because I've raided him recently. Have I raided Durs recently? No. Let's go raid Durs. Fuck it. Unless someone's doing some 40k, we'll go and pester Durs for a bit. Yeah, let's go and give Enders some grief. So yeah, with that, everyone, thank you once again, and I shall see you all Friday for more TTRPG. Ta-ta for now. Bye.